Hi there, Waqas. I'm very happy to see these essays from you. Great work writing in order to prepare for IELTS. So let's get into your corrections and see what you had to say. Okay, it's a bar chart for pet owners in different countries over several years. Let's see what you had to say. The horizontal bar chart illustrates the amount of pet owners in 6 different countries over a span of 9 years from 1990 to 1998. Overall, the pet ownership showed volatility in all countries studied. Scotland and Canada were frequently among the highest pet owners, whilst Ireland's pet ownership remained the lowest throughout the 9 years. Okay, so this is fine. This is actually quite accurate, so good job with that. Let's see. In 1990, Scotland had just south of 200,000 pet owners, the highest of any country that year. Scotland, purple, yes, okay. This was followed by Canada, which had approximately 150,000 pet owners. As the years passed, most countries' pet owner numbers fluctuated. In 1994, Scotland was again the forerunner in pet owners with roughly 200,000, while America was second at about 180,000, almost double from the previous year. At the end of this study period, Scotland, Canada, and America had roughly the same number of pet owners at 170,000. This is 30,000 below the highest recorded pet owners in the study span. Ireland was the only country that consistently had a similar number of pet owners throughout the 9-year period, the lowest ownership occurring in you could have said occurred here, actually that would have worked better, with a meager 40,000 owners, and the highest in 1992 with just below 100,000. Okay, so here's the good news. Your grammar is really very accurate. The vocabulary was also very accurate, so those are two really strong points in your favor. However, there is a big problem in this task 1. So you mentioned that there's 6 countries, but your description only mentions 5 of them. So Scotland 1, Canada 2, America 3, Ireland 4. Who am I missing? Anyway, the point is that I didn't hear anything about Wales. Okay, and that's really a big deal because it's one of the 6 countries, and we don't know what that sixth area is. Another thing that I think is a really big problem is that you never really talked about this total. Now, for them to put a bar chart like this, I always think these are kind of complicated to read, but the fact is that they want you to see what the total is. So I think you should have mentioned that. So like the total number of pets for 1990 was nearly 800,000, with the largest portions, belonging to Scotland, followed by X, Y, and Z with nearly equal proportions. Okay, so something like that. I mean, I think you should have mentioned that, but for me, really the biggest problem is not mentioning that one area, okay? So, good attempt with this. So let's get into your other task. Okay, so here's your task 2. In recent times, traveling has become very popular. What are the reasons for this? What are the benefits of traveling? Okay, nowadays traveling has become very popular, so much so that people often resort to it. This recent boom is mainly because of recent technological advances in airplanes in addition to cheaper airfares. Also, those who travel reap benefits, creating tolerance and understanding for other cultures as well as better social lives and knowledge. Okay, let's see. The language is very nice. I just feel that you're getting into a little bit too much of your. Hang on. I think you're getting too much into your main ideas in your introduction. So the introduction shouldn't be so specific. It really should just be there are a number of reasons for this, and traveling is an activity that has many benefits, okay, which I will discuss in this essay. So that's really essentially it, and I feel like you've gone into, like right here, you tell me you don't really need to do all of this in your introduction, okay? Save it for your body paragraphs. Okay, technological advances have allowed engineers to construct better airplanes than their older counterparts. Okay, all right. As a result, these advances have paved the way for bigger and faster jets. Increased plane capacity translates into more passengers, thus increasing travelers. Furthermore, faster planes means less travel time and less chances of being jet lagged, Recent data has indicated that after the introduction of new and bigger Airbus A380, after the introduction of the new and bigger Airbus, traveling had increased by approximately 35%. This shows that it is because of recent enhancements in airplanes that have made air traveling more popular. Okay, nicely done. Then let's see. Needless to say, traveling imparts tolerance and knowledge that overcomes social barriers. Traveling to foreign countries allows an individual to experience unknown cultures and traditions. It is by this exposure and acquiring knowledge through experience that one truly values the importance of diversity in a community. Consequently, it overcomes xenophobia and any misconceptions about any immigrants. For example, new studies show that employees that travel frequently have a wider group of people to network with and thus lead better social lives than those who do not travel. In short, by traveling, the experience and knowledge gained can lead to tolerance and better appreciation of other cultures. Beautiful. I didn't have to change a single thing, so nicely done. To summarize, better planes from improved technology is the reason why traveling has increased. Traveling allows tolerance towards other cultures to develop in people by exposure and increased knowledge. It's really lovely. I wouldn't really fix anything about it. It was quite well done, so good job. Do keep writing essays. It's really important to continue to write and get feedback for your writing up to pretty much up to the day of your exam. All right, so you can make sure that you continue to improve and basically do the best you can. So I hope to see more of these essays from you. Good luck writing, and I will be waiting for more.